There's a quiet secret hidden in the farmlands of Pennsylvania and Ohio. A secret not shouted, not advertised, but lived. You won't hear it on mainstream news. You won't see it trending on health blogs. But it's something you'll feel when you sit down at an Amish table. The food is different. The energy is different. And so are the people. Their skin? Clear. Their posture? Upright. Their vitality? Shockingly strong, even into their 80s and 90s. What's their secret? It's not just about what they eat. It's what they refuse to touch that makes all the difference. Let's walk into their kitchens, shall we? 1. They won't touch artificial sweeteners. You know those little pink, blue, and yellow packets people tear open at diners? The Amish won't go near them. Ever. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, they might as well be poison in their eyes. Why? Because it's fake. It didn't come from a garden, or a cow, or a tree. And that's enough reason for them to steer clear. But there's more to it. Studies link artificial sweeteners to gut problems, cravings, and even insulin resistance. The Amish just listen to their instincts. If your great-grandma wouldn't recognize it, it doesn't belong in your tea. Instead, they use raw honey, maple syrup tapped straight from a tree. Sometimes, they just skip sweeteners altogether. Simpler, cleaner, safer. 2. Chips, puffs, and anything in shiny bags? Not a chance. The crunch might be satisfying, sure, but that satisfying crunch often comes with a side of preservatives, sodium, and flavor chemicals the Amish can't pronounce and don't want to. Chips, cheese puffs, snack cakes, those are things you'll never find in an Amish pantry. Why would they? When they've got smoked meats, home-canned beans, and dried apple slices sitting in the cellar. They avoid anything that comes with more than 5 ingredients on the label. They know, deep down, real food doesn't need a paragraph. Their snacks are homemade, not factory-fried. Their taste buds adjust. Their bodies thank them. And honestly, they don't miss the junk. 3. No fast food. No takeout. Not even as a treat. This might shock you, but many Amish folks have never had a McDonald's burger. Never tried a Taco Bell taco. Not even once. It's not just about nutrition. It's about philosophy. Fast food is built for speed, for convenience. And the Amish? They don't rush their meals. They don't eat in cars. They eat together around a table. Forks scraping plates. Bread passed hand to hand. Grace said before the first bite. Every meal is an act of community. Every dish, made from scratch. To them, fast food isn't food. It's fuel for a life they aren't living. They'd rather wait, cook, share, and live a little longer in the process. 4. Margarine? Nope. Give them butter every time. Butter. Real, golden, homemade butter. That's what the Amish spread on their bread. Melt on their vegetables. Mix into their dough. Margarine. That plasticky, pale yellow block of hydrogenated oils. No thanks. They see margarine as an industrial experiment, not a food. The Amish churn their own butter, often from milk produced right in their own barn. It's rich, creamy, alive, and it hasn't been chemically altered in a lab. Some modern folks still cling to margarine, thinking it's healthier. But the Amish just laugh. They've seen enough studies swing back and forth to know that nature usually had it right all along. 5. Sugary cereals. Childhood favorites they never adopted. Fruit Loops Cocoa Puffs. Even healthier cereals with words like multigrain or Heart Smart on the box. None of that finds its way into an Amish breakfast. Not because they hate sugar, but because they know those cereals are more dessert than meal. Instead, they eat eggs, sausages, homemade oatmeal with dried fruit, milk fresh from the cow, not ultra-pasteurized and bottled by machine. Mornings in Amish homes are slower, quieter, and breakfast isn't something to scarf down while scrolling a phone. It's hearty, real, and it fuels the day, without fake flavors. without artificial crunch. 6. No soda, no energy drinks, no carbonated crutches. Think about it. When's the last time you saw an Amish person holding a bottle of Pepsi or sipping a Red Bull? Probably never. That's not an accident. Sodas are sugar bombs. Energy drinks? Caffeine cocktails laced with weird ingredients. The Amish prefer water. Real water from a well. Maybe some herbal teas. Occasionally homemade apple cider. But no fizzy, tooth-rotting stuff in colorful cans. They don't need caffeine to wake up. Their lifestyle, built on early mornings, physical work, and real sleep, keeps them alert naturally. No crash, no jitters, no regrets. 7. Packaged soups and microwavable meals? Forbidden. Here's the deal. If you can cook a meal in 2 minutes and it lasts 2 years on a shelf, something's wrong. The Amish think so too. Canned soups, instant noodles, frozen lasagna. They see it all as modern food trickery. It smells off, tastes fake, feels heavy. Their stews simmer all day. Their soups start with bones, onions, fresh vegetables, not MSG and flavor enhancers. And microwaves? Many Amish homes don't even have them. Their food doesn't come in plastic trays. It comes from cast iron pots. That's not nostalgia. That's health wisdom passed down through generations. 8. Factory farm meats? They raise their own. This one's huge. The Amish are some of the last people who truly understand where their meat comes from. They raise their own animals, cows, pigs, chickens, feeding them well, treating them with care, and using every part of the animal. They know what went into that steak, that broth, that sausage. They won't touch meat from factory farms, filled with antibiotics, hormones, and suffering. To them, food should be honest, transparent, and slaughtered with respect. It's a powerful connection between animal and table, and it keeps them grounded, grateful, and healthy. 9. White bread, not on their table. Sure, white bread is soft, fluffy, convenient, but it's also empty. No fiber, no minerals, no life. The Amish don't buy bread in plastic bags from supermarkets. They bake bread every week, sometimes every day. Dense, nourishing loaves made from freshly ground flour, spelt, rye, wheat. You can smell the yeast, feel the crust, tear it apart with your hands. It fills the belly and fuels the body. That kind of bread doesn't just taste better. It is better, and it lasts. Not on shelves, but in memories. 10. Anything that can't be pronounced, they don't eat it. Here's a rule many Amish families live by. If you can't pronounce it, don't put it in your mouth. Monosodium glutamate, butylated hydroxyanisole, disodium inosonate. These aren't ingredients, they're red flags. Instead, they go back to the basics. Potatoes, eggs, cabbage, beef, cornmeal, apples. Simple food, cooked slow, and shared often. That's their formula, and it works. They don't chase trends. They don't count macros. But somehow, they stay leaner, stronger, happier, and they live longer than most people expect. The Rustic Plantry way. So, maybe the secret to Amish longevity isn't so secret after all. Maybe it's just about making better choices, slowing down, saying no to fake food and yes to real meals, cooked with care. You don't need to become Amish to eat like them. You just need to think like they do. If it wasn't around 100 years ago, maybe my body doesn't need it now. That simple shift could change your life. This is Rustic Plantry, where we bring you wisdom from the past to live better in the present. If you found this helpful, stick around. More real food truths coming soon.